Hi all, today we will discuss this pattern. So you will see how to write Java program to print this pattern. Okay, if you observe this pattern 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So if you observe in the rows, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? For I equal to 1, first row for I equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Rows are in the increasing order if you observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And if you observe the elements in the each row, those are in the increasing order, right? The rows are in the increasing order 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the rows are the elements in the each row are in the increasing order. And if you see these, so in the first row, if you see only one element is there, that is 1. In the second row, 2, 3 are there. See, in the second row, if you observe, for I equal to 2, 2 elements are there, 2, 3. For I equal to 3, 3 elements. For the third row, 3, 4, 5. For the I equal to 4, 4 elements, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, right? For I equal to 5, 5 elements, those are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So you have to take the condition here. So if you observe a first row, only one element, that is 1. If you take second row, 2 and 3 elements are there. 2 and 3 elements are there. Numbers 2 and 3 are there. If you observe third row, 3, 4, 5 are there, right? So if you observe here one condition, so to print the elements, we have to take condition like j is equal to I, and j should be less than like 2 into I. If you see, for second row, 2 into I means 2 into 2, 4, right? So less than 4, whatever the elements less than 4, it is printing for I equal to 2. For I equal to 3, 2 into 3, 6, right? So less than 6. For I equal to 3, 2 from starting element is 3, and less up to which element it is printing? 2 into 3, 6, right? So less than 6 elements are printing. And for I equal to 4, 2 into 4, 8, right? 2 into 4, 8, and less than 8, how many elements are there? That many elements it is printing from I equal to. So starting element is the starting element is starting from the I, and ending number is 2 into I, right? Starting element is I, it is the row number, right? Row number is 5. For I equal to 5, the starting element is 5, and ending number is 2 into 5, 10, right? In between element it is printing. So we have to take condition like for j is equal to I. Okay. How many elements are printing? J less than 2 into I, right? Less than 2 into I elements it is printing. Starting element is I, and up to which element it is printing? 2 into I elements it is printing. We have to take condition like this, right? As the elements are in the increasing order, we have to take j plus plus. Okay, this is how we have to write to print the elements. Okay, and to print the spaces, here if you observe in the each row, spaces are there. Okay, if you observe in the first row, how many spaces are there? See, if you take this as a base, exactly at the 7th element 1 is there, right? Means how many spaces are there before? 5 is one space, beside 5 another space, 6 is one space, and another space is this space, right? How many spaces totally? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces are there, right? For the second row, 3 spaces. For the third row, 2 spaces. For the fourth row, 1 space, right? The rows are in the decreasing order, right? So we'll see how to write the program. Okay, so first of all we have to write the package statement. What is the package name? channel dot com, right? And next, if you observe, so I'm taking a public class statement. Public class, what is the class name? Class name is, I already declared it. So class name is 1018. And if you come to next line, we have to write the main method and we have to create the object for the scanner class. Scanner equal to new scanner of system dot in. And next we have to write like int. So we have to show in the console, right, to enter the row number. So we have to write console message as how many rows you want to print, how many rows you want, how many rows you want in this pattern. Okay, I'm writing like this. This is the console message you have to we will see in the, we will print in the console. Okay, next, if you observe, so whatever the element we have entered in the scanner, I am taking that element and storing an element into n. Okay, so and now we have to print the output pattern. So I'm taking here is your output pattern. Okay, and this is the just understandable message to show in the console only. Whatever you want, whatever understandable message you want, that you can write here. Okay, here is your pattern I'm writing. Okay, so see this now. So now what is the pattern we want this pattern, right? So I should be starting for the each row we have to take one I element. For I is equal to 1 to n, right? 5 means, okay, for I is equal to 1 to for I equal to 1 to 5, right? I plus plus I have to take. Okay, I'm writing for each row, right? I want one I element. For int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n. So starting element of the I is 1 and ending element is whatever the element we are taking from the keyboard, that is 5, right? I less than or equal to n. Okay, that's why I'm taking like this, and the rows are in the increasing order, because if you see this pattern, how the 1 2 3 4 5 the rows are in the increasing order, right? That's why I'm taking I plus plus. And now we have to print the elements in the each row. So how the elements are printing in the each row is for int I equal to 1, j is equal to 1. Okay, j is equal to 1, j less than 2 into 1. We have to take 2 into I, right? 2 into 1 and j plus plus, like that we have to write the condition. Okay, this is to print elements. This is to print elements I'm writing. To print elements. So to print elements for so starting element is j is equal to I, right? Means j is equal to 1 in the first row. I want only one element I want to print, right? So I am taking j less than 2 into I elements it should print. So for I equal to 1, j is equal to 1 and j less than 2 into 1, 2, right? J less than 2 means 1 less than 2. this is condition is true, right? So only one element it will print. And how the elements in the each row, those are in the increasing order, right? That's why I'm writing. See, if you see this, elements in the each row are in the increasing order, 2 3 3 4 5 4 5 6 7 5 6 7 8 9, like this, the increasing order. That's why I'm printing here a j plus plus. So now I'm printing the elements. So j I'm taking. Okay, so this for loop is to print the elements. Okay, and in between the elements I need space also, right? So I'm taking space also, because if you see this pattern, we are having space between the elements, 3 4 5 4 5. That's why I'm printing the space also. And another for loop we have to write to print spaces. Okay, to print spaces in the each row we need to print the spaces also, right? Starting here 4 spaces, 3 2 1 space, right? Spaces are in the decreasing order, so we need to write another for loop to print the spaces in the starting of the each row. So I am writing for int j is equal to n minus I j, j it should be greater than or equal to 1, right? And j minus spaces are in the decreasing order. That's why I'm taking this. So why I'm taking j is equal to n minus I, because I will tell you. See, if you see, so spaces I wanted, so spaces I'm printing. So after that, after printing space and element, I have to come to next line, right? That's why I'm printing next statement. After for loop closing, we have to write exit or close statement to await any resource links. That's it. Okay, so why I'm taking n minus I here is, see, in the first row if you observe, we are having 4 spaces, right? So to get 4 spaces, what should I do? What is the n? N is here 5 and I equal to 1, 4, right? So starting element of space should be 4. That's why I'm taking n minus I. Okay, in the next row what it will become? I becomes 3 and 5 minus 3, right? 5 minus 3, how much? I will become 2, right? For the next row I will become 2. So 5 minus 2, 3 spaces it will come. 4 3 2 1, like that it will print spaces. That's why starting element, why I have taken n minus I is, in the first row I want to get 4 spaces, right? That's why to get 4, what I have to do, n minus I means 5 minus 1, 4, right? That's why I have to take n minus I condition, and it should be greater than, till 1 space I have to print, right? See, if you observe the pattern, here I want 4 3 2 1. So starting element of the spaces is 4 and ending element is 1, till 1, right? That's why I have to take j greater than or equal to 1 condition, till that I have to print. And as the spaces in the decreasing order, that's why I'm taking j minus minus. Okay, this is how we have to write program for printing this pattern. Okay, so now we will say, so you understand, right? So now we will see, we will run and see. So I'm writing 5 because why I am giving 5 rows as an input is, here if you observe how many rows we have, this is the pattern we want to print, right? How many rows are there? 1 2 3 4 5 rows are there, right? 5 rows are there. As rows are 5, I'm printing, I'm giving the input as 5 rows. Okay, and I'm clicking on enter. See, this is how we want to output, right? See, 1 2 3 3 4 5 5 5 6 7, right? This is how this code will work. Okay, so again, if you want, I'll explain for one row. See, for so whenever I is equal to 1 means, for I is equal to 1 means first row. For the first row only one element it should print, so it will come to here. I is equal to 1, j is equal to 5 minus 1, 4 it will become, j is equal to 4, so 4 greater than or equal to 1. That's why this condition is true, right? 4 greater than or equal to 1. That's why it will come this for loop, and it will print 4 spaces because 4 greater than or equal to 1. After that, j 4 minus 1, 3, it will become 3 greater than or equal to 1 true, 2 greater than or equal to 1 true, 1 space, and 1 greater than or equal to 1 true, and 1 space. So 4 spaces it will print. After that, 1 minus 1, 0, it will become 0 greater than or equal to 1. This condition is false. That's why it will come out for this loop. Okay, it will print 4 spaces and it will come to this loop. Okay, so after that, j is equal to 1. Here in this loop, j is equal to 1. 1 less than 2 into 2, 2 into 1. Okay, so 1 less than 2. This condition is true, right? That's why it will print only one element in the first row. After that, j will become 2. 1 plus 1, 2. It will become 2 less than 2. This condition is false. That's why it will come out for this loop and it will go into the next line. Okay, like this it will do for I equal to 2, I equal to 3, 4, 5 also. Same code will work. Okay, so this is how it will work, and it will print the pattern like this. Hope you understand. If you have any doubts, please comment below. Thank you.